This is Who That Edition, your favorite host, Trill Quet. And today we got Paul Lewis, cornerback, DB, safety at Akron University, just declared for the NFL draft. Let's take it back to coming out of high school, your decision on going to Cornell. You know, that's a big step from from Baltimore to New York and Ivy League school. So talk to me about that.
Well, at the time, I had a couple FCS offers. But me and my folks, we talked about it. We was both mainly planning for the future. My dad said, you can make it to the league anywhere, but I'm gonna need you to get the education first. So, it was the best opportunity, get an Ivy League degree, and possibly have one extra year, maybe kind of having a redshirt year. So that was the best opportunity to go. So I got my degree and still being able to chase my dream of going to the league.
Right. So the band's always been an Ivy League. That was kind of the main decision on that.
Yeah, it was one of them. I had some other offers, but when I went on the visits, it kind of I always been an education first guy. So when I went there, I kind of liked how they kind of set me up for the future, and that degree meant they was just when I went there, they harped on the importance of you get a degree from anywhere, but if you get a degree from here, that opened a lot of doors for you. Even now, I haven't used it yet, but I still see many doors opening for me. So that was a big thing. And then also, I just felt welcome there when I went. So that was just a main decision for me.
Sure, for sure. So you get there, and then you kind of don't see no playing time until the final four games of that season. How's your mindset, or how do you stay, locked in and composed for being being a star player in high school to then going to not playing for mainly the whole season?
I'm not gonna lie, it was getting there, the academic, it was hard. So those first four games, I wanted to play, but I had to make sure my grades was right. So I think that was beneficial for me. So I wanted to play, but I was getting pulled in a couple of different ways. School was always easy for me, but that was another level. I wasn't ready for it, but I handled it. Got my grades right and everything. But it was kind of a struggle. But I realized I'm gonna have my time to shine, and I'm gonna just keep grinding. And then last four games, I got in and just made the most of it.
Right. Okay. So then you come through 22 season. You have not breakout yet, but you finally get to play, and then you kind of get to show what your skills and what you're about, and you receive all second team. How was that? Receiving that award, and how did you, go through that?
I think that was kind of the year that I realized myself I can make it. The game really slowed down for me, and throughout the whole season, I was just balling. My little brother, he was actually last season. Yeah, my little brother was actually there with me that year too. So all season he was like, "Bro, this show, yeah, you just gotta keep grinding." People been doubting you your whole life. This is the year for you to break out and show what you can do.
Right.
And I think I did enough. I thought I should got first team, but but no, that year it really opened my eyes to obviously football is it was a dream, but now that I realized football is it's a possibility. It's not just a dream no more.
Right. Okay. So kind of opened you up and let you know I can really ball at this level, and I can really
exactly.
So then, like you said, you should have got first team, but then you went down and got it done the next season.
Yeah.
2023 again, first team all conference. What was the transition though? What you think, was the big factor from you jumping from second team to first team?
I think the biggest factor for me was I realized at the time I'm no funny stuff, but I'm him. I had the most confidence in myself. When I walked in that field, I was the best player. So just the prior year, I knew I was good, and I was following the keys and making plays. But then this year, I was locked in, comfortable, moving around as if walking around with the chip on my shoulder, I'm the best player, and just wanted to show that. And then I got it done, made some more plays, not just pass breakups, but I had a sack that year and just other stuff like that, and just showing myself being dominant. And I think that was the main thing. I just played with a little bit more confidence that nobody's out here better than me, and that if I want to take over a game, I can. So
For sure. I definitely think playing with confidence is the biggest thing with athletes, because a lot, especially at that level, Division I level, everybody kind of can ball, right? So it's
yeah,
about being confident and being for sure and, your keys and yourself and things like that. But you also had a pick six that year, right?
yeah.
How, how was that? I know that's like the dream for a DB every game.
Yeah, that
Pick
that
six.
game was actually like kind of a highlight of my career because so it was funny. So like I played with my brother too.
I
So
know,
he
yeah.
was a safety. So he actually told me to play the run. So it was kind of cool. He was like, "Yo, we're gonna do this play right here," and I was like, "Okay, bet." And he told me to trap the flat. The quarterback threw it right to me, pick six, and
Wow.
I was happy. And the first thing I said was my brother. I was like, "That's all you." And then funny thing, actually, I think a couple series later, my little brother he caught a pick too. So like that was kind of crazy. So we both had a pick in the same game. So that was
Crazy.
kind of like a highlight of my career so far. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Not gonna lie. Shout out to little bro for that, for sure.
Exactly.
So then after that season, what was the process or the thought process on transferring to Akron?
You know, thought process was just I still had another year eligibility, and I'm young too, so I wasn't too pressed. I was 21. No,
Mm-hmm.
wait, what was I 21? No, I was 22. Just turned 22, and I was like, I can do another year. And
Right.
then also, I just wanted to see like the more talent at DB. I just want to go against like a little bit more faster at dynamic receivers, and then also switch positions too, like play safety. Like I was a bigger corner,
Yeah.
so get more film, like just all in the back end. So
Okay.
I, be more versatile, like just not play corner, but now play like nickel, strong end, boundary safety, play some outside
Okay.
linebacker.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, basically just like learn more, give the scouts in the NFL something more to look at. So like they can't be like, oh, he was only FCS. Oh, now he's FBS. Oh, now he's not a corner. Oh, he plays safety and nickel. Oh, and outside linebacker. So just give like more looks. Then also like just get as much film as possibly can on my resume.
For sure. For sure. So why, Akron? How was the talk to me about the transfer portal because that's the biggest thing in college football right now.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, and then why Akron?
It was a little different than recruiting, out of high school because
Right.
out of high school, they trying to sell you on all the bells and whistles, like
Right.
this
Right. Right.
we got the best. But mostly, I was just worried about the football program and where I can see playing time early, like have some competition, but also like have a chance because there's a lot of politics in college sports,
Sure.
so just wasn't ready to use my last year. I mean, I had a couple schools, but Akron was like one of the first FBS schools to hit me up, and then also the one of the main schools to, basically show interest in me throughout the season. Like the coaches checked in on me,
Okay.
kept me updated with everything, was upfront with me, and
Right.
basically said like, we need you to come and play, possibly play corner, but we really like you at safety.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you no starting spot, but I think he's got a shot at making it. They kept it real with me, which I liked. And
Right.
then also, I mean, the coaches had a good track record. Like the head coach, Coach Moorhead, he was at um, Penn State, Mississippi State
Uh-huh.
before, so he had a good resume. So I liked that. And then I was, when I went up there, just met the guys. I like the football atmosphere up there. It was very
Right.
different from the Ivy League. So no, that just drew me in. And then the MAC's not a bad conference. It's a lot of competition in there. So and
Right.
then like final piece like was the schedule. Like I saw Ohio State and
Nice.
South
Yeah.
Carolina and Rutgers. So I just liked the schedule. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come here. So yeah.
Right. So what you already having, your degree from Cornell was strictly football.
Yep.
Okay. So then this season you go out and have what I would say your best season, 77 tackles, and 7 tackles for loss. You played mostly the strong safety position, right?
Yeah, I played like the free safety, like boundary safety mostly, and then
Okay.
towards the end of the season, I was playing like strong and nickel.
Right.
So yeah.
So what did you think? Those numbers speak, or what did you think those numbers say about yourself?
I think his numbers say I'm a physical guy. Like a lot of corners get slack for not like tackling or
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
physical. But I
Yeah.
mean, I was in the box for like a lot of the plays, and I wasn't
Mhm.
not scared to throw a lineman around, make a tackle. I mean,
Right.
those 7 tackles for loss show a lot. Like I can blitz. I mean, just shows me like I'm a versatile player.
Right.
Pass coverage and all that. I mean, just think it just shows, like, those numbers just show that, I'm a physical, tough guy. You can put me in the box,
Right.
come down from the post, like, play everywhere. And yeah.
I think that's big, with the way the NFL is now. A lot of, because
Exactly.
a lot of defensive coordinators like the blitz. Think about Brian Flores defense.
Mm-hmm.
We got a million people, at the line, and then if they're blitzing or coming back.
Exactly. Like hot coverage. Yep.
Yeah. So I think that skill set and what you showed so far is big in how the NFL is now. So you didn't have no more years of eligibility.
No, that was my last year. Yep.
Okay. I thought you had one more because COVID.
Yeah. So 2019 was my freshman year, so you can't redshirt in the Ivy League, but I played 4 games.
Okay.
So that was this year I used, and then COVID was the year I used in 2023 when I for the Cornell year. Yeah, and then 2021, 2022, 2023 I played at Cornell.
Okay, makes sense. So then you ultimately make your biggest. Oh no, first let's go into third team conference. Mike, how was that? Do you feel as though should have been second team, first team? How was that?
I think that was pretty good for me, especially like my first year ever playing this position, like safety, and then also like not just playing like one position the whole one position the whole season. I played like 3 positions the whole season, so just being able to learn the different positions, like there's 3 of them, so like different schemes and like different places I got to go, and remembering all these, and then being able to still like get third team. I think that's an accomplishment. I mean, those guys that got second and first team, they ballers too. So nothing taken away from them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it was pretty good for my first year.
Okay, I mean, I agree. Like you said, politics is big in sports, and it was your first year in that conference also. So some guys may already been kind of checked off of first team and second team from what they did last year and things like that. So coming into, like you said, a big step from FCS to FBS and a new conference, getting all conference awards is still a great thing. So you make the ultimately best decision for your life into the NFL draft. How was that? When did you come to that? Okay, I'm entering the draft.
Right after the season, my dad was like, "So what's the next step?" And I was like, talking to agents, and everything. I mean, it's a possibility, and then just getting like the graphic ready and everything, and then just put it out there. It was a pretty good step. I've been looking forward to this moment since I was a little kid. Ever since I was like, I want to play professional football for my whole life. So, this is like the first step in that process. So, just looking forward to that. And it was a good moment. It was for me and my dad, and and then everybody else in my family, like mom, also my little brother, looking up to me. He's up next, and then just in grind mode now. Like just got some all-star games, and then just training for the pro day, and then it's up in God's hands. Then we just gotta. Hopefully, they like what they see, and they give my name a call.
For sure. Now, with you playing a bunch of positions and showing your versatility, what would you say to coaches, NFL scouts, that says like what position are you the best at? What position do you think we should draft you at?
I feel like that's a tough question because what I'm saying, I think any position you draft me at, I'm pretty good at. I just think the versatility, speaks like volumes for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like I'm a bigger guy. So, I mean, one game, you got a bigger receiver. You're like, hey, I wanted you to go play press man on him. I got tons of film at Cornell of me playing press man with a couple guys in the league.
Right.
And then you say, hey, like, we need you more in the run defense, go put you in the boundary safety, free safety position. We need you in the box. Oh, that's cool. I got film on that. I'm pretty tough. Okay, we need you in the post. We need you to protect the defense. I got film of that.
Right.
I think that just speaks volume. And then also like, oh, we need a couple blitzers, like put you outside linebacker, a smaller, faster guy that can hang with some of the linemen.
Right.
I think that just speaks volume for itself. So I mean, I wouldn't say I have a best position. Oh, there it goes. My bad.
You good.
All right, but yeah, I just said the versatility just speaks towards volume. I just think that's a pretty much key. Everybody's defense. I mean, that just shows I can pick up the defense fast. Especially like I'm going from defense we ran at Cornell to a defense at Akron, and then switching positions and then getting the starting spot. I just think that speaks volume as me as an athlete, and it's kind of like a plug and play. Like hey, Paul, like we need you to play safety this week. Oh, that's cool. I already
Right.
know the defense. Okay, we need you to play corner. Like, your footwork's still good. Okay, that's cool. We need you to play nickel. Oh, that's cool. I can do all that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that just shows me, I do anything to try to win. I'm a team player.
Mm-hmm.
If the coach needs me here or there, I mean, that's just pretty much speaks volumes for me.
For sure. Now, with you entering the draft, now it's all about, combines and scouts and bowl games and things like that. How you gonna attack those? I seen you got invited to the Tropical Bowl. Are you gonna play in that or?
Yeah, so I have the CGS showcase and for Texas. I'm gonna be there,
Okay.
a couple scouts, and then I got invited to the Tropical Bowl last Friday, I think, Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna be there like right after the week right after that, and then I'm just be training to a pro day. Things like second week of March up in Akron, like March 19th or something like that. So yeah, just been attacking those. Just got to show out at those two showcases. Show some of the scouts. I can hang with some of the the bigger, like, more well-known guys, I guess they want to say.
Yeah. Right.
The Power 5 conferences, see how I
Mhm.
match up against them, and then show the scouts that just I know I'm 6'2", big guy, I can still move.
Mhm.
Showing that on the pro day and show the hip fluidity and 40 and all of that. So just looking
Yep.
forward to doing that. Yep.
Do you have any numbers, that you want to hit? Do you have, like, your goals for the 40 inch jump?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to try to run in that 4.5, 4.4 range. Show guys bigger DBs still can move.
Right.
You know,
Right.
yeah, and all that. 40 inch. Try to obviously like over 39. Try to hit something over there. But definitely. I'm very confident in those numbers. My film speaks for itself. Like I've ran with the best of them in man-to-man coverage. I
Right.
kept up. Caught up to people who's running full speed ahead of me, tracked them down. So
Right. Right.
I'm not too worried about that, and jumped out the gym too. So just looking to show the scouts, to see what they, some don't see yet, but they will. So it's all good.
Right. What I will say though, with the state of college football right now, it gives a lot of you guys, like, like you said, smaller type of guys, small known type of guys, a bigger shot at being drafted with the NILs and then people coming back, because so far I haven't seen so many declares, but I've seen a lot of enter the transfer portal type of guys that could have declared. So I think that what is that right now, guys at smaller schools that, the most not known schools have a bigger shot, again, their name called now. I definitely see that. So let's get into your brother. We talked about him a little bit, Jeremiah. How has he impacted your career? How has he impacted your life so far?
Well, that's my little brother, but he's really like a twin for me. Whenever he comes home, we both come home, we train together. He pushes me, especially when he got the Cornell. Like, I couldn't really slack because he on the field and he gonna be like, why you slacking this play, like, on the field. And then, like, if he's turned up, I'm turned up on the field too. We got each other's back. I think my best year at college, one of my best years of college football, was when he was starting with me. So, that just shows, like, just our bond and, just the way we push and drive each other, like, our whole lives. Like, he always hung out with my friends. So he was always with, like, the older crowds, like, playing football.
Right.
So, that just speaks volumes for itself. Like, family and football, they go in hand here. So
Yeah, for sure. That's big. A lot of people, probably 1% of the world, will definitely get to play division ball with their brother. That's definitely a dream come true.
Yeah,
for sure. So last three jumps, I like to call these the spicy ones. We switch it up a little bit. First, with the Heisman just happened, who did you have winning the Heisman?
Either or, like, Travis Hunter or Ashton Genty. Both those two guys, they both deserved it. For Genty, over 2,000 rushing yards, like, and then, like, what he had, like 20-something touchdowns.
I think like 26.
26. Yeah, that's crazy for a running back. And I know how they say, oh, he's in a soft cop. Against Oregon, he still did his thing. So I don't know. But then Travis Hunter, he's a freak. Like, both ways, like, every snap, like, 4 interceptions, and then still, like, over 1,000 receiving yards. Like, that's crazy. So they both deserve. He won. He deserved it. That's great for him. I want to see like him do that in the league. That would actually be kind of tough. They can both through that league, but he's a freak athlete. Like he deserves it. So yeah.
Okay. My biggest thing was, I think, like you said, that Oregon game. I think if Genty, Boise State would have beat Oregon, I think he would have won for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that they lost, I think that hurted them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that too. I think the only other reason is like you just haven't seen a player like Travis Hunter like do it before at an FBS level. Like everybody say Charles Woodson, like he played both, but like he didn't play every snap for both sides of the ball.
Right.
So like that's the other crazy thing, and still like at top level. So yeah.
Right. Now, what you been, a DB? I need top 5 DBs in the NFL.
Let's see. Got to put Pat Surtain up there.
Sure. I love Pat.
Denzel Ward.
I like Ward.
Wait, hold up.
You could do safeties too, because I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. Hold up. Pat Surtain.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Derek Stingley. He's tough.
I like Stingley.
Yeah. What's my man's from the Lions?
Brian Branch.
Yeah. He's tough.
I love Branch.
Brian Branch. I always put Jalen Ramsey in there, but that's my favorite DBs for this year.
For sure. OG here, OG.
Not saying OG. That's one of my favorite DBs.
One more.
Let me get another safety. Minka. I put Minka.
I like that 5. I like that.
I got 1 more, or was that 5?
That's 5.
That's 5?
That's 5 though.
Yeah. If I put 1 more, I'm gonna put Denzel Ward in there. He don't get enough love. Like,
okay.
I don't know why he been doing this strapping for like 6, 7. Like he tough.
I like Denzel. Maybe because the Browns,
Yeah. He tough.
But he is nice.
Oh, and corner from Commanders, he tough.
Mikey?
Yeah, he
or Lattimore.
No, the other he just came from
Sanders from Michigan.
Yeah, he tough.
Yeah. I like Mikey coming on his own. I'm a Commander fan.
Okay, yeah, he's tough. He's tough.
So in the beginning of the season he was playing in the slot.
Mm-hmm.
Playing well. Ever since they moved him outside, he's been a lot better. So
yeah,
for sure. Now, lastly, you big on music?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you got a top 5 for? You want to do Baltimore or do you want to do industry?
We do both. Okay.
Let's do Baltimore first.
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to Chaz, like OTR Chaz. That's one of my.
I love Chaz.
Yeah.
Man, Stroud put me on the Chaz.
Yeah, he's tough. Roddy Racks. I mean, I mess with him.
I know Roddy. I like Roddy.
Is this all time or just my favorite?
Your favorite. Like right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. NSG Chaz. I listen to him too. I mess with him.
I like that.
NSG Chaz.
3.
Tech. I mess with Tech. He got that's motion music. I mess with that. And then was that 3 or 4? That was 3.
That's 4. You said Chaz, Roddy, NSG Chaz, Tech.
Dang, I got like 3 on my mind. I'm trying to pick one of them.
Yeah.
We throw Scola in there. YBS Scola.
Yeah. Scola always say he can give you a hit.
Yeah, he is. Every album he dropped, I would be like 1, 2 of them in there. Yeah.
It's gonna be 1 hit a year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do industry or?
We do industry.
Okay, industry.
Let me see. Is V's count as industry?
V's is industry for sure.
Yeah,
I like V's.
I mess with V's. Future.
For sure, Future.
V's, Future. I listen to a lot of Babyface Ray too.
I was when he first came out, but lately I haven't.
Yeah.
I like the first few albums.
Mm-hmm. I've always been a big Trippie Redd fan ever since I was a little kid. So
for real?
Yeah, I mess with him.
Okay.
I got 1 more, and then
1 more.
Let me see. Oh, G Herbo. I don't even know why. Yeah, I always bump him. Yeah.
I like Herbo. I like that list. I would probably add like take out Trippy, probably add Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Take out Babyface and add Lil Durk.
Lil Durk. Actually, we can do that. Lil Durk over Babyface.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
I like that. But that was all I had for you. Appreciate you topping in for sure.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime.
Wishing you well and praying that you hear your name called. My command is we need another safety. We run 3 safeties. Chen, I like Jeremy Chen. We should bring him back. And Quan Martin.
Yeah.
But we need one more because we run like a lot of 3 safeties, man. The other 2 safeties.
Hey, whatever team needs one, man. I'm there.
So we definitely, yeah. I'll be putting your name down on their posts each year.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
But for sure. Appreciate you for tapping in and praying to wish you well, bro.
All right, appreciate it, man. Of course, anytime.
All right.